Good morning, children. Today we are going with the last part from the landforms of Andhra Pradesh from 6th class. We are on page number 49. Page 49. Okay. So here we are talking about delta plains. Delta plains. What are delta plains? The delta plains are the treasure house for food grains are called as the rice granary of South India. These delta plains are very important, children, for India, especially in the south direction. Okay, these delta plains are also called as the treasure house for food grains. Food grains are stored here, children. Most of the fruit grains what we get are from the delta plains, which are in the south of India. They are called as rice granary. They are called as rice granary. Rice granary means, children, okay, it is the house threshed grains. The house threshed grains means, for example, you have the paddy crop. All the paddy was harvested and then it is stored. Okay, that is called as rice granary. So it is south, especially in India, it is called as a rice granary because of this delta plains. The delta plains are very fertile, children. They are very good for growing of crops. The location of this delta can be observed in figure 4.9. In figure 4.9, this is all the sea, children. See, we are having a delta, is a river is coming like this. Okay, this is all sea. And another river is coming from here and then going and falling in the sea. Before falling, children, before falling into the sea, the water before falling into the sea, they are again going into another, rivers. They are again connected to other rivers. If you look it in the map, the first one here which is going this side is Godavari, and here it is Krishna. That is on figure 4.9, you can see it there. So delta means what I told you, the rivers before falling into the sea, they are again going into some other small rivers at the mouth of the sea. Before falling into the sea or the mouth of the sea, they are again going into small rivers. That's called as the delta, children. You can see it even in this picture 4.9. In these plains, the underground water sources are very rich and can be found the depth of 15 to 20 feet, children. Here in the delta plains, water is seen only at 15 to 25 feet K. If you just dig the ground or drill a bore well, 15 to, for example, here is the plain. Here it is 5 feet. Here it is 10 feet. Here it is 15 feet. And 20 and 25. From 15 feet nunche you can see the water in the delta area, children. 12 to 15 feet under the ground in the delta plains, you can see water under the ground. And this is used for irrigation and is common in uplands where canal irrigation is not possible. Uplands we are talking about. Uplands. Uplands. It is possible where 15 to 25 feet under the ground water is there, children. So upland means the land which is a little high from the river or this delta area. Delta lo కొంచెం ఎత్తుగా ఉన్న ప్రదేశం ఉంటే అక్కడికి ఈ నది నీళ్లు వెళ్ళలేవు, ఎత్తుగా ఉన్న ప్రదేశానికి వెళ్ళలేవు. డౌన్ లో ఉన్న పొలాలకైతే వాటర్ ఈజీగా వస్తుంది, కానీ ఎత్తుగా ఉన్న పొలాలకి నీరు ఈ యొక్క నదుల్లో నుంచి వెళ్ళలేదు. వై? బికాస్ దే ఆర్ అప్లాండ్స్, ఎత్తైన పొలాలు కాబట్టి. సో అప్లాండ్స్కి అయితేనేమో ఓకే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈజీ టు ఇరిగేట్ త్రూ దిస్ irrigation is not at all possible with the river water or this డెల్టా వాటర్తో అప్లాండ్కి పొలాలు పండించలేరు, ఎందుకంటే నీళ్లు ఎలవ్ కాబట్టి. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. ద ఫార్మర్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఏరియాస్ పర్టికులర్లీ upland where the farmers are there have been changing their cropping patterns towards commercial cash crops will పండిస్తున్నారు. upland లో ఉన్న farmers their commercial crops they are growing. The farmers in the upland are growing the commercial crops are and also cash crops also they are growing. What are the commercial crops or cash crops and here okay vegetables, fruits and tobacco. Vegetables, fruits and tobacco. Vegetables means కూరగాయలు, పళ్ళు, tobacco అంటే పొగాకు. They are called as a commercial crops or cash crops, children. So where there is upland, these crops can be grown on the upland. The crops are called as commercial crops or cash crops, children. Such crops are grown on upland. However, the paddy crops have been cultivated extensively. Most of the area, the paddy crop is grown. Paddy, P-A-D-D-Y, paddy. Most of the area in Andhra Pradesh, in the delta areas, paddy crop is grown, children. Paddy ante vori panta ekkuva pandistaru. Okay. Here, the paddy monsoon crop. The paddy is grown here in children. It is grown in monsoon. M-O-N-S-O-O-N. Monsoon. Monsoon means it is rainy season. In the rainy season, the paddy crop is grown. That is called as kharif crop. Rainy season lo they grow the paddy crop, children. That crop is called as kharif season antamu. Winter crops aithenemo it is called as rabi, children. Rabi crops antaru. మనకి రబీ అంటే ఏంటి, ఖరీఫ్ అంటే ఏంటి కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతాము. వింటర్ సీజన్లో గ్రో చేసే క్రాప్స్నేమో రబీ క్రాప్స్ అంటాము. మాన్సూన్ అంటేనేమో రైనీ సీజన్లో గ్రో చేసే క్రాప్స్నేమో ఖరీఫ్ అంటారు, చిల్డ్రన్. రిమెంబర్ దట్. ఓకే. సో నౌ హియర్ సమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆర్ ఆస్క్డ్. థింక్ అండ్ రెస్పాండ్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద రీజన్స్ ఫర్ చేంజింగ్ ఇన్ crop pattern? Why they change the crop, children? They change the crop because it depends upon the water facilities what they have. It depends upon the water facilities. That's why they change the crop. Okay, according to the seasonal wise they try to grow the crops. Why coastal deltas are rich in fertility? Why the deltas area the soil is very fertile, children? That's because of the river water. River water carries the sediments that is called as భూమి. ఓకే, నీళ్లు ప్రవహించేటప్పుడు అడుగు భాగాన వచ్చినవి అన్నీ కూడా అడుగు భాగాన వదిలేస్తుంది, దాన్ని సెడిమెంట్స్ అంటారు. అడుగు భాగాన వదిలేసే మట్టి చాలా సాఫ్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఫర్టైల్. దట్స్ వై ద కోస్టల్ డెల్టాస్ ఆర్ రిచ్ ఇన్ ఫర్టిలిటీ. థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్. Why agriculture is a main occupation in plain areas? Why it is main, children? Because in the plains, okay, the soil is plain, it is flat. That's number one. Number two, water facilities are abundant. More water facilities are there. Number three, climate is suitable. That's why main occupation in plains is agriculture. Everything is suitable there. That's why they grow it. Next one. The eastern coastal plains in Andhra Pradesh is narrow. Here we talked about deltas and what kind of crops they grow. Upland aithe what crops are grown where the water is present, and we talked about rabi season and Kharif season. Winter is called as Rabi season, rainy season is called as Kharif season. Now we will talk about the eastern coastal plains. Eastern coastal plains. Eastern coastal plains. So in the eastern coastal plains of Andhra Pradesh, children, it is very narrow. Wide ante veladupu. Narrow means very small. Okay. Eastern side the coastal plains are very narrow. Sannaga untundi. Except in Krishna and Godavari deltas. Except in Krishna and Godavari deltas. Minor delta plains like minor means small, like Vamsadhara in Srikakulam. Vamsadhara is in Srikakulam, that is one delta plain there, and Penna in Nellore district, it is also a small delta plains are there. Okay, these plains having a famous lakes, children. Okay, these plains are having a famous lakes. Lakes and a Sarasul. Lakes. Lakes. Lakes and a small. Rivers are very big. So we have some these plains. What we are talking is eastern coastal plains are also having some famous lakes are there. These lakes are Kolleru, Koll. Kolleru lake is there. This Kolleru lake is a freshwater lake. Fresh water is there in this lake, children. Okay, and this Kolleru lake is very famous, children. Okay, and we have another is Pulikat. Pulikat lake also is there, children. But this lake, is a salt water lake. Salt water is there in Pulikat. Okay, Kolleru and Pulikat are there. So if you take this, children, Kolleru lake is in West Godavari. West Godavari. It is in West Godavari district, Kolleru lake. It is a freshwater lake. And then if you talk about Pulikat lake, it is in Nellore. It is in Nellore district. Remember these 2 points. Kolleru lake, it is a freshwater lake. It is there in West Godavari district. Pulikat lake is there. Pulikat lake, it is a salt water lake. It is in Nellore district. Nellore is also called as a SPSR. The entire plain area in Andhra Pradesh is a gift to agricultural and to farmers. Yes, children. The entire plains in Andhra Pradesh, ekkadaithe పచ్చని పొలాలు పండిస్తున్నారో చదరముగా ఉన్న ప్రదేశాన్ని ప్లెయిన్స్ అంటారో, ఇన్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ దట్ ఏరియా ఈజ్ దేర్, దట్ ఈస్ ఎ గిఫ్ట్ టు అగ్రికల్చర్. వ్యవసాయం చేయడానికి అది మనకు ఒక పెద్ద గిఫ్ట్ లాంటిది. And also not only to agriculture, children, even to farmers it is a gift. The plains in Andhra Pradesh are gift to the farmers, and it is also for agriculture. Here the main occupation is agriculture, and more than one crop is cultivated. So here in Andhra Pradesh, where plains are there, children, the main occupation on plains is agriculture. In plains of AP, the main occupation, okay, is vyavasayamu. Okay, occupation is, and in this agriculture, children, in the plains of Andhra Pradesh, they grow more than one crop. ఒకటి కన్నా ఎక్కువ పంటలు పండిస్తూ ఉంటారు, బికాస్ ద సాయిల్ ఈస్ గుడ్, వాటర్ ఈస్ present there. Okay, can be cultivated majority part of the plain region. Hence this area is known as the population and settlement density. Since in the plains crops are grown, more crops are grown, children, it is said that the population is more. Already I told you that in a plain area more people live there, that is called as a population is more. And settlement density, most of the area in the plains, it is used for the settling of the people settle by building their houses. That's about that. Do you know, let's go back with this, cash crops. What are cash crops? It gives more income and profit to the farmer, children. Cash crops ఎక్కువ దిగుబడి, ఓకే, ఎక్కువ లాభాలు ఇస్తుంది cash crops. Okay, cash crops. Cash crops gives more income. They give more income and profit. More income and more profit, okay, to the farmers. What are these cash crops? Cash crops is also known as commercial crops అని కూడా చెప్పాను when I taught you the lesson. Both are right. Cash crops are commercial crops. So commercial crops or cash crops here are groundnut, and other one is sugarcane and tobacco. And other is turmeric, paspu, okay, turmeric, turmeric. These are called as cash crops or commercial crops. They bring more income, ఎక్కువ రాబడి, లాభము, profit to the farmer, children. Next one, food crops. Let's go back to food crops. What are food crops? Okay, food crops are the crops which we consume. Okay, consumption is more. ఫుడ్ క్రాప్స్ని మనం ఎక్కువగా తింటాం, దాన్ని కన్సంప్షన్ అంటాము. CONSUMPTION, కన్సంప్షన్. CONSUMPTION. కన్సంప్షన్ మీన్స్ మనం హరించటం, తినటం. ఓకే, కన్సంప్షన్. సో వాట్ మనం ఏమి తింటాము అంటే ఎక్కువగా ప్యాడీ మీన్స్ వడ్లు, అంటే వాటిలోంచి వచ్చే, ఓకే, రైస్, మిల్లెట్స్, ఓకే, వెజిటేబుల్స్, ఓకే, మిల్లెట్స్ అంటే మనకు వచ్చాయి, ఓకే, జొన్నలు, ఇవన్నీ కూడా, ఓకే, వి కన్స్యూమ్ మిల్లెట్స్ అండ్ వెజిటేబుల్స్. దే ఆర్ ఆల్సో, ఓకే, సోల్డ్ ఫర్ క్యాష్ ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ సర్ప్లస్. వీటిని మనం తిన్న తర్వాత ఎక్కువగా మిగిలినాయి అనుకోండి, SURPL, surplus means more. If they are more, okay, we can also sell them and get the cash. Okay, these are only commercial crops and cash crops. If you sell them, these crops, you get income and profit. These are called as food crops. We consume. Okay, what we consume, మనం ఏం తింటాము, ప్యాడీ, మిల్లెట్స్ అండ్ వెజిటేబుల్స్. ఇంకా ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి అనుకో, మనం తిన్న తర్వాత కూడా, okay, we sell them and we get the cash. That's about that. And the next one we are having here, children, okay, the last one is aquaculture. Aquaculture. What is aquaculture? Aquaculture means here, children, the rearing of aquatic animals. Aquatic means the animals which are present in the water. In the water we take care of them. Okay, నీళ్ళల్లో ఉన్న వాటిని మనం పెంచుతాం. Okay, we rear them. And ఎందుకు పెంచుతాం? They are for food. ఫుడ్ కోసం వాటిని నీళ్ళల్లో పెంచుతాం. నీళ్ళల్లో పెంచేదాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే, that's called as a aquaculture. We call it as, it is called as aquaculture. We call it as aquaculture. Here, children, what are the things or what are the animals we rear there? ఏటిని మనము పెంచుతాం అక్కడ. One is fish, prawns, crabs, and shrimp, shrim, shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. You know what is a fish, what is a crab? Fish means chapalu, crabs means petalu, prawns means royalu, shrimp means here children రొయ్యల కన్నా ఇంకా పొడవుగా ఉంటాయి. రొయ్యలేమో ఎంత పొడవే ఉంటాయి, ఇంకా ఎంత పొడుగునే చూసారా, వాటిని shrimp అంటారు. దే ఆర్ ఆల్సో వన్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాన్స్ అవి కూడా. ఓకే, ఎక్సెట్రా. రీసెంట్లీ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫార్మర్స్ ఇన్ ద కోస్టల్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్ ఆర్ షిఫ్టింగ్ ద aquaculture. Okay, most of the paddy grown fields are converted into aquaculture ponds. So most of the people recently in the coastal districts, coastal area lo unna vallu ekkuva em chestunnaranటే agricultural land ni they are converting into aquaculture ki convert చేస్తున్నారు, and they are building ponds సరస్సులాగా చేసి దాంట్లో రొయ్యల్ని, చేపలని, ఓకే, పీతల్ని పెంచడం మొదలు పెట్టారు. దే స్టార్టెడ్ గ్రోయింగ్ అగ్రికల్చరల్ ల్యాండ్ ఇంటూ aquaculture land. Okay, the transformation result in water pollution. Since they are growing the aquaculture ponds, what's happening is here children, automatically the water is polluted. Water anta kuda kalushitam అయిపోతుంది. Okay, the water is polluted, harmful water అయిపోతుంది, or it is changing a kind of material, దాంట్లో ఏదన్నా కెమికల్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో the water is being polluted, and contamination of water ponds in paddy cultivated area. So all the water is let out, it will come into agricultural land, agricultural area కి వస్తుంది. Automatically what's happening here is children, the water which is coming from these ponds is coming into the agricultural area where it is being contaminated. Contaminated means making it impure, polluting or poisoning the water, where the crops will have a kind of disease and the soil fertility will be gone. Children will have it. Okay, this is what we have it. And before I close, let me give you the recapitulation. Aquaculture means here children, okay, rearing of, okay, etni penchadam, rearing, rearing, rearing of fish, crabs, prawns and shrimps. Okay, they grow it. So what's happening here in children, the coastal area lo ekkuga agricultural land is okay converted into aquacultural ponds ga they are cultivating. So what's happening here in children, the water is the water is polluting. Okay, polluting means the water is being made harmful, and also the water which these people are living into the agricultural area, వ్యవసాయం చేసుకునే పొలాల్లోకి వెళ్ళే ఈ నీళ్లు impure అవుతుంది. It's becoming impure. Some poison or some chemicals are mixed in this ponds, and that water is harmful to the agricultural area. Thank you. The remaining we'll have it in the next class.